What's up, guys? Today's video is going to be about how to avoid getting dropped in boot camp. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, guys, today I have Dylan here. He's going to be explaining why he actually got dropped from boot camp and how to actually avoid getting dropped from boot camp. But first, I'm going to go ahead and let him introduce himself.
Hey guys, doing? I'm Dylan the coach, and I am a discharge from the Marine Corps. I got discharged at boot camp.
Okay. Dylan, what actually made you decide to join the Marine Corps?
I decided to join the Marine Corps is because I wanted to be the best of myself, and I feel like it was between two branches from the Navy and the Marine Corps. And I actually watched some of your videos and got some more info about the Marine Corps, which I really liked. And it just sounded way better for me as a person to go farther in life with the Marine Corps and then any other branch or job outside the service.
Well, I'm glad I was able to help you kind of take that step to, look into the Marine Corps and go into the Marine Corps. So what actually happened while you were at boot camp?
So starting, I ship out date August 24th of 2020. I head off to quarantine in Atlanta, Georgia, staying 2 weeks at a hotel. Pretty much just kicking it all the way in the hotel, just watching TV, easy stuff for the first 7 days. Then on day 7, my troop handler came upstairs, told the whole floor that we're going downstairs for the moment of truth. I was like, I thought the moment of truth was at boot camp, but all right, let's go. Before this, on day 3, I ate a Cliff Bar that had hazelnut in it, and my throat started to close a little bit. So I just chugged a whole bunch of milk to get away from the effect of my throat closing. So I just kept quiet. I didn't say anything that day. And then I went to the moment of truth downstairs. A gunnery sergeant was talking to us. He was like, stand up. We have 7 days until you get to Parris Island. I can get you the waiver. We can get it out. Like, set yourself up for greatness now before you get into the Marine Corps and you screw yourself because we find something out. So at boot camp, I also went through 5 days of training, got past the IST, I got past receiving days. On day 5 of training, my senior drill instructor, he comes in, he pulls me and 5 other recruits out saying, y'all are getting dropped to SDC because y'all are liars, and pretty much just accused us of just doing whatever the hell we did and all moment of truth stand-ups.
Okay, so what actually is STC and what did you do there?
STC is special training company. So in there's EHP, evaluated holding platoon. PCP is where you got the IST failures, PFT failures. And you got MRP as pretty much the male recovering platoon. That's where they're injured. They're trying to get back to training and finish their goal. I was in EHP, so I went to your day-to-day basis in EHP is pretty much you wake up, go to medical, come back, go to squad bay, go to chow, come back, go back to chow, come back, go to sleep. Wake up, go to medical, go to chow, come back every single day until they find something out to either put you through training or send you to RSP.
Okay. So what happened after you went through STC?
So I was in STC for about a month and a half of just sitting there, pretty much just hoping to God that I could go back to training and complete my goal, which I left for. Unfortunately, it was cut short. I had a off-base appointment at the Navy base or Navy hospital off base, and I went to the allergist, and he told me there's no way in hell you're going to training. I have to give you an EpiPen. So I got my EpiPen, took it back to SDC. My senior DI, he's like, the coach, you know what this is? I was like, no, sir. He was like, I've never seen anybody come back with EpiPens from an allergy test. He's like, I'm sorry, man. You're going home. And I was like, yes, sir. Understood. I pretty much just hung around then, played my days, just trying to take it day by day, trying to stay positive because I was still a recruit. And once you're on recruit training, you're still a recruit no matter what. So you have to be every single time that anybody says everything to do anything. So you just have to play your role. Then my time finally came. I got my talks. So before you go to RSP, you have to have your talks with the battalion commander and captain and all that. And then finally they approved all my stuff. Went to RSP where I stayed there for 14 days, going through the stages of getting out and being discharged from the Marine Corps. Pretty much just giving all your gear back, going through banking, and then T1, T2, T3. It's pretty much just like the levels of stuff. So T1, you get all your travel information. T2 is the day before you leave, and then T3 is the day you leave. That's pretty much it of what happened after SEC.
So what could you have done different, or what do you wish you had done different?
I wish I trusted my instincts and just stayed quiet on the moment of truth, like my recruiter and all of my friends and family back home said to do, because they said as soon as you stand up, you're pretty much going home. As soon as you even think of standing up, you're going to go home. I wish I really just like stay focused and like didn't let my thoughts get to me, even though like something bad could have happened. But, you know, there's always that what if in every scenario. So I took my chance. Unfortunately, it ended.
So what did you gain from the little time you were in the Marine Corps?
So what I gained is I gained a lot of responsibility for myself. I grew up very fast in those 2.5 short months, long months, whatever you want to call it. It gave me a lot of responsibility, stepping up as an individual, because pretty much you're gonna have to play a role in every company, any platoon that you're in on Parris Island, even if it's quarantine platoon. You're still gonna have to play that leadership role in front of these other recruits that don't give a shit. To be honest with you, pretty much everyone says the hardest thing in recruit training is other recruits, because they're just gonna backfire on you. So me taking that step above them and them looking up to me as one of the leaders in the platoon is just pretty much like what just brought it out of the service. And now look at me. I'm just like, I'm ready to get on with life. You know, that's behind me. I'm growing up now. I've put my foot in the door of the service. Even though I didn't get all the way there, I still introduced myself to the idea of it and grew up pretty fast.
And just hearing you talk, man, and, you know, hearing your story, it's honestly one encouraging to myself, but I know it's going to be very encouraging to other people. Just hearing how, you know, you wanted to do it so bad, and you just had a really like messed up situation where you couldn't fulfill it out, but you still didn't change your mindset. You still had that mindset of, you know, you want to do it, you want to be the best you can be, and you continue doing that. And that's awesome, because you took a greater step than, you know, most people would, by one, just joining, and then two, after someone getting told that, you know, they were going home, they probably just completely gave up. But you didn't do that. You kept on pushing. You kept on, you know, trying to become better and keep on that path that you were heading down. So one, I want to commend you on that. You're doing a great job with that. So I have one last question. Are you going to try again?
Yes, I'm going to keep trying until I get permanently disqualified from the service. I'm really just trying to continue that legacy of serving the country like a lot of others did, just like yourself.
All right. So Dylan, do you have any other advice you want to give? Any more words of encouragement?
I do have other advice. If you're going to join the service and become a greater person that you already were before you enlisted, just play your role in every situation that you go through with the service. You know, it's no half foot in, half foot out. It's either you're in or you're out. You know, there's no in between. You just got to play a role and, you know, look to your left and right and see your buddies doing the same thing. So you have to continue that legacy of being great with them and living up to the name of whatever you're trying to be within any branch.
Great advice. Great advice. So Dylan, trying to shout yourself out on IG, Snapchat, what you got?
Sure, I got Instagram. Y'all can follow me at Spiky Goat.
Definitely go show this man some love. He gave y'all a great one. He gave y'all a great video. He gave y'all some spectacular advice. This guy is on the right path in life. And I mean, I'm excited to see where he's going to go. So one, I want to say thank you, Dylan, for doing this for me and my channel. I know my subscribers are going to be so grateful to be able to get this insight on your story. So thank you for sharing your story. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.